Stephen Curry played well, but reserves command Warriors' triumph over Wizards. The Californian team was down by 16 points in the opening of the last quarter, but turned around and won one more. The Golden State Warriors beat the Washington Wizards, 104-95, once again in Japan, with 17 points from star Stephen Curry, but the triumph came to the reserves. The Warriors trailed by 16 points at the start of the last quarter, but managed to turn the score around thanks to point guard Mac McClung. The player scored all 9 points in the last 9 minutes, while the entire Washington team produced 10. Thus, the Californian team leaves Asia with 2 wins. Despite the Wizards having a big advantage in the second half, the Warriors started better and led by 14-6. The Capital team reacted and the difference dropped to 1 point at the end of the first quarter and turned in the second, with a basket by Rui Hachimura. At that point, the Wizards were leading 34-33, although Curry was hot. So, Shirt 30 tried to score, but Kristaps Porzingis wanted the victory for Washington. Thus, the first half ended 56-54 in favor of the Wizards. On the way back to the second stage, however, Curry and the holders were on the bench and the Washington team started to open up. Porzingis scored 6 points in a row and the Wizards were winning by 68-56. The Warriors even sketched a reaction, but whenever they touched, the Wizards came back to impose themselves. As a result, the team finished the third period in front by 85-74. The situation looked calm for coach Wes Unseld Jr.'s men at the beginning of the final fourth and, after a three-pointer by veteran Taj Gibson, he opened up 14 points. Then, on free throws, Jordan Shackle left the score at 90-74. However, from that moment until the end, what was seen was an almost perfect Warriors from the sides of the court. While the Wizards had 5 more points by the end of the game, the San Francisco team had 30. Coach Steve Kerr once again didn't use Klay Thompson. According to the Warriors coach, Thompson is not yet physically ready to make his preseason debut. Stephen Curry didn't make a good debut for the Warriors against the Wizards, but he redeemed himself with 17 points in 17 minutes on Sunday. The star hit 3 of the 8 attempts out of 3, but made 4 wastes of the ball. The Warriors return to the court only next Sunday, against the Los Angeles Lakers, while the Wizards face the Charlotte Hornets on October 10.